All right, I'm here with more Artisan, historic Artisan. No, this is not the deck. It's not a bunch of lands. I just want to play more of it, and I want to try a blue-white control thing. And after looking at the lands, I just got excited because Port Town is an uncommon, and you can play it with Floodplain. So it's a dual-colored card that comes tapped, but it can let this come untapped. Like another dual-colored land does this. If it was like all basics and just this, it'd be like, but this little synergy here makes me really excited. So I'm going to try it. Also, I haven't actually made the deck yet. I felt like maybe it would be more interesting to watch me make the deck. We're restricted to commons and uncommons, and I really want to do something control centric, so let's start with filtering through instance. Elspeth's Smite is probably going to be a 4 of, which is really exciting. Maybe even Destroy Evil if we bump into some crazy giant nonsense, but the only concern I'm having in my head is finding ways to actually incur card advantage. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, so I do want Elspeth's Smite, which I believe is an uncommon. There it is. And there are the Seek cards, which I do like. I don't know why I can't filter by the word Seek. Like when I type that card in, it doesn't give me all the Seek cards. Like I know there's the 3 mana one, it's just not here. I don't know why it's doing that. I have to filter by alchemy, I guess, or just somehow remember the name of the alchemy cards. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to do that. Um, I believe it has something to do with max hand size. Oh, it's not an instant. To be fair, it's not an instant. Okay, yeah. This one, choice of four. It's a divination that I can re-roll the cards I find off of it, and it makes it so I don't have a hand size for the rest of the game, hand limit, which is not really something. I don't think that's a relevant part, but it is a 3 minute draw too. It's hard to ask for better than that in uncommons only. There is Chemist's Insight. Man, it's been a long time since I played this card. It's been a long time since I played this card. That'd be kind of cool. Sure. Let's see. And then a bunch of counter spells. Obviously, could do Dovin's Veto, but I kind of expect everyone ever to be playing uh, creature-based decks, kinda. I mean, if the last video was any consolation, that is true. Sensor's all right. Change the equation is probably stupid. Essence Scatter. We could try something like that. We do need a win condition, which isn't the worst thing to try to find in a deck like this. Maybe some Supreme Wills. I don't think I'm on Dovin's Veto right now. Narset, unfortunately, is not a win condition. Neither is Castle, because it's a rare. The enchantment, the 2 mana enchantment that poops out 1/1s for 4 mana, Light of Dawn or something. It's a weird enchantment. Doesn't work either. What if we filter by creature token, and I looked for cards that give me creature tokens perpetually, like I can keep doing it? Lingering Souls is not infinite value, unfortunately. What card could give me infinite value? I guess no, no. That's not. That's no. There might not be anything that poops out tokens and hangs out forever. Really? I'd prefer it to not be an actual creature, like something like this or Young Pyromancer. I'd rather not it be on a creature. And if it's gonna be on a creature, I'd prefer it to be really evasive. Why is this even here? It like lets you know it's banned, but you can't play it anyways because it's not. That's weird. If this was a, if this was an instant, maybe I could see making giant tokens, but they're not evasive, and there is a fair amount of removal. I can't get stockpile to happen perpetually. Oh no, this might not work. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that makes tokens over and over. Is there any massive evasive threat at uncommon? I could splash green, just a few green sources, and then run big green creatures that are hard to deal with. Could do that. Could fill. Let's look at hexproof first. I have killed people with snappers in Pauper before. Huh. I don't think at the time Riverwinder was in the game. If this had... Nah, that's stupid. Something like that. I can at very least cycle these. And then there's the arrest that we see a lot. Or the new pacify that's also... the arrest at pacify mana. Should call it that. From the new set. There's also seal away. Seal away is not bad. There's a lot of blue in here. Like a ton of blue. There's not really any white. Gotta think about that more. I think more spot removal is important. Yeah, what's it called? Is it this? Enchanted permanent can't attack, block. Yeah, it's this. Alright, so I want 4 of those. Probably 4 seal aways at some point. Retrobation. I've never said this card correctly, ever. Reprobation is also decent. Might have too much card draw. Oh, let me turn this lamp on so you can see my face. My elegant, glorious face. There you go. My backlight, I always forget. Maybe too much card draw. I could drop an insight. Probably a choice. And I want to add... sack outlet cards, or cards that just sit and play and do stuff, even if I pacified it, are kind of depressing to play against. And there really isn't that many good sweepers. I mean, there's really none at all. But that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Birth of Meletis is decent too. The 0/4 is notable, which is why I like it. It replaces itself too, you get a plains. I want one more removal spell. I'm really thinking about Seal Away over this. Vigilance is a little scary, but there's not that much vigilance. At least I don't think there is. How many lands we got in here? Can I be greedy with lands? 25? No. We have too... Our like, massive threats are too expensive. I don't want to go down too many lands. Alright. Let's remove Choice of Fortunes, probably? I do like how it basically sees you a ton of cards. I don't know. Maybe Censor's not worth it. Change the equation. Supreme Will are our counter spells if I take out Censor. I could just drop all the Censors, add 1 Essence Scatter, and get rid of maybe a Cold Water Snapper. Maybe that's too many big win conditions. Alright. Screw it. Let's try that. That feels exciting. Oh boy. I can't wait to lose every game. And you all get to watch. We just discussed how Oko was banned, and my opponent has the audacity to play Oko. Alright, so Port Town can come into play tapped. Someone I know played one of these, like, untapped every turn, like on turn 1. Like, alright, I'll just play this untapped every turn for my first land. And I'm like, oh, my opponent just did it. My opponent just did it. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to show me that you have another land. I mean, it's such a small thing. But, like, if you're not going to spend the mana, don't tell me you have the, don't tell me what you got in your hand, right? It's not. If you have nothing to do with that mana, don't like show me it. Hopefully there's no discard spells, but I don't really know what Mardu means. Lingering Souls. I'd rather not counter both sides of that, but I don't have a solid answer to it. Not really. Alright, I have nothing to do, so the back half of this is going to resolve. I think I like this. I think I like this. I'll probably wind up cycling this, who knows. If there's a ton of edicts, then this is going to be really bad. I won't cycle it till I really need a land, though, to be honest. Alright. I have 10 turns to do something about this. Didn't want to see that. Oh, hey, look, it's a Snappy Boy. I guess I run out of Snappy Boy. Alright, I mean, if they have an edict effect, I am screwed. Alright, Snapper, do your thing. Just like old times, buddy. Somehow race these 6 flyers. I have no life gain, right? Yeah, no life gain. My opponent declined flashing that back. I'm not sure what that means. At this point, I'll probably just run out these planar disruptions. Deadly Dispute. Okay, you probably should have done that on your own turn. That was kind of weird. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe I should have let that go and only respected Shieldred's edicts, but I didn't. Let's get rid of one of these tokens. See, Disruption and Pacify are terrible when your opponent has a bajillion self-sack cards like this. They're just like, oh, it looks like they have another one. Why wouldn't they? Okay, well, I guess I'm technically winning the race now? Sort of? I don't know. Don't have a massive creature threat? Third Lingering Souls, yep, of course. Again, not flashing this back. It is a 2-turn clock, though, so maybe they don't have to. Alright. If I maybe played a land... No, I mean, this race doesn't favor me, so... Okay, I guess. It's no longer a 2-turn clock. Guess I'll just do this. Twice. And pass. I'm so confused. I don't think you should have blocked there. Well, this would make me want Dissipate in my deck for sure. And my opponent just has all 4 Lingering Souls. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, of course. Do they actually have all 4? Wow. Probably one of the worst cards I could possibly run into, and my opponent has all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 in the air, and it's not lethal on the crackback. I mean, at this point, there's no reason to leave up Essence Scatter. They haven't shown me any creatures. Of course, yeah. Right when I tap out, my opponent plays a creature. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. 4 Lingering Souls. Honestly, if it was any other threat ever in their entire deck, we were probably a little bit better off, but the fact that I had a 2 for one myself for just dealing with Lingering Souls and it's still not enough, it's Yeah, that was probably one of the worst possible things I could have played against. Oh no, it's another Oko player. Everyone out here cheating? Everyone out here cheating? Free mulligans this format. Elspeth Smite exiles nonsense like this. Fortunately, I will play this. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking about splashing black maybe just for like the -2/-2 sweepers. Kind of feel like they're pretty good. At least there's no Johnny's Pride Mate, which I would have lost to immediately. Remove an oil counter from Incubation Sack and get a 3/3. No? So this is a 1 mana, and then for 4 mana, a bunch of times you get 3/3s? Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I can try that as a win condition. I can proliferate the shit out of it too, right? I mean the poop out of it. This is a PG stream. That is fine. Okay, all things considered, it could be way worse for me. You gain 2 life, X the amount of life you gain this turn. I guess I'll counter that because my opponent has no cards in hand now. And I'll just reduce the amount of damage I take. Okay, pretty mid board state for them. I kind of want to let this go, but I also don't. No, I need to. Because if I don't, it just comes back. It comes into play anyways as the other side of it. So it's not like I actually dealt with it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win this one. Elspeth Smite saves me. Yes, it does. Okay, can I find a second one? Actually, no, I can just leave out Chemistress Insight. I think I'll do that instead. Okay, I'm going to kill a Charmed Stray. Because I basically have to. These veterans coming back is going to be a huge problem, though. Let's get rid of you. Yeah. Well, that's not good. Alright, I need a little bit more in the creature killing department, I think, for my deck here. Because this is the style of cards that I should be able to quite easily beat. My opponent's not really doing that much. If I'm not beating that, I'm not really beating anything. So I like that incubate thing, but that would not have saved me anyways. Birth of Meletis would have bought me a boatload of time, and I'm kind of more on that. Probably take out one of these 3-minute card draw spells for that. Birth of Meletis at least buys me time. I could try weird stuff like some sort of Healer's Hawk style card in matchups where my opponent can't like reliably kill it, and it just keeps gaining me like 1 life a turn or something. You just sort of poke them over and over. Or something like Daybreak Chaplain. It's not that bad of a decision. I don't want Glass Casket, I don't think. It's kind of the same as all these, right? Maybe it's slightly better than Planar Disruption. Maybe. Maybe not. I need a way to deal with go wide strategies. And there's a lot of those. A flat out O-ring isn't bad, but again, I don't think spot removal is our problem. We didn't draw a lot of spot removal, but I don't think that was our problem to begin with. That is a boatload of text. Not really the thing I'm looking for, though. Cast out. I remember that card. Bring me back to my old standard days. Binding is decent if there's this crazy issue, crazy threat I can't deal with. Honden is weird. If only this stole life like the black one, I'd be really happy. You know what? What if I ran some of these and then I splashed black for the black Honden and the black Shrine? And I can take out the snappers and this river winders. Maybe keep the I don't know, keep those for now. Splash black for stone fangs and have myself a pretty reliable win condition, right? No, no, it's not. It's not reliable at all, actually. Don't listen to me. Something like that. And now that I have black, I can add some sweepers. Maybe take out Supreme Will and add I don't like Cling to Dust that much. It does get rid of those graveyard recurring creatures, but I don't know how common that is. Actually, let's just worry about the mana to begin with. Should probably do that. Put in. Is there any black-white land black-blue land I don't have? No. Choked Estuary, and then Ice Tunnels. Something like that. Do I even need a swamp? Depends how many black cards I bring in. Okay. Now let's add. D-Spark is interesting. Rite of Oblivion doesn't work too well. And if I have Birth of Meletis and I can sacrifice it to Oblivion, that's pretty nice. But I don't think that's reliable. I can run Lingering Souls. I think it is a very, very, very good card. For a threat that doesn't like repeatedly do stuff, I do really like it. Like it's not like a perpetually spamming thing. Where is it? Is it technically not a black card? I don't know. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I like that. I love Lingering Souls. I never played it in Magic Arena before. Doesn't really help me. It is technically another black spell too, so you can justify the black that way as well. Now that I have black, some of this white removal can go out. Like this can just be an actual black removal spell instead. Most common one is probably Cast Down, I think. Because there's very few legendary, like, you know, most legendaries are kind of rares and mythics. There is the green-white Ajani's Pridemate card, but I think that's fine. Okay, this feels way more promising. The River Winders are probably next to come out. Maybe I can go down to one, add another Sanctum, because it's important I always have one. But I do have Seek New Knowledge. Pretty reliable way to find it, right? Cry of Canarium style effects. Not really good with Lingering Souls unless it's specifically this and I have the City's Blessing, which isn't too difficult. With Lingering Souls and playing a land every turn, it's not too hard to get this active. And I kind of want two of them. Can drop the other Riverwinder now. Found a better card, maybe? I also don't have to play this if I have an army of Lingering Souls in play, I guess. Okay. This feels promising. That's exciting. Esper, huh? I kind of felt like I was going to just drop one of the colors and go either black, white, or not black, white, blue, black, but I don't know. Maybe this actually can work. Okay, kind of a slow hand, but not a big deal. With a bunch of tap lands, it's hard to justify counter spells, especially if they cost more than like 2. But I don't feel like I'm super reliant on my counter magic that much to win games in this, so. Zombies you control have Menace. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Alright, so all of their threats come with a 2/2 later. Don't want to see that, but not much I can do about it. I can exile them with this. I have a lot of exile effects, which is really nice. I guess I'll play this. They're all tapped regardless. Oh, okay. Well, now yeah. Now whenever they die, they get a 2/2, and whenever they die, they get a 2/2 in different ways. So the exile effects are pretty good. And countering and not killing means they get like one less 2/2 collectively, right? Let's Essence Scatter. Okay, I'll play this, and I guess I'll run out of Lingering Souls. Sure. Oh man, this feels great already. This is great. This is what I wanted to do. Oh yes. All right, so this comes with a 2/2, then a 2/2. When it dies, they get a 2/2. Cool. Let's play this to ignore our opponent's board, I guess, because I just gain a bunch of life. And the Seeks can shuffle away future legendaries, and the only legendaries being these. Catapult, Father. Beginning of your combat, 3 more creatures. Okay, sure. Let's play this. Let's do this now. Oh, get rid of that Honden. Feels excellent. And I guess I'll just flash this back. When I'm gaining so much life, I don't really have to care what my opponent's doing. And I obviously have a handful of removal, so doesn't really matter too much what they do. Sure. That triggers this. Pretty likely they find a land now. No, they did not find a land still. Wow. It's a free swing. They should swing. They did not swing. Kind of strange. Let's do that. I'll get rid of the hard removal because it's not terribly strong into what they're doing. Just looking really for the Black Sanctum here. Sure. Well, I got a whole graveyard full of stuff. I don't feel like any of this is something I'm interested in killing, but I guess I'll kill this. What? Okay. I guess my opponent really wanted a 2/2, but they just put themselves on a 2-turn clock. So I don't know how I feel about that. Kind of weird. These lands also do draw cards. I can sacrifice them. And without the 6 and 7 mana win conditions, I feel much better about these. Samantha Claire, welcome. Just playing some Historic Artisan, the penultimate format, and looks like I won. Nice. Unless they have a Pact of Slaughter, or Slaughter Pact, which I think is impossible. Don't think you can actually run that in this format. Or in this game. I don't think it's in the... Is it in the game? It's not in the game. It's not in the game. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Slaughter Pact is in the game, but it is a rare. Cool. That was very clean. That was super clean. Did we have the city's blessing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did have the city's blessing. 1 lingering souls does put 4 permanents into play, which makes it very easy to get the city's blessing. And another win condition in the shrines means I can get the city's blessing even more consistently. Cry of Canarium exiles, whereas the one I'm playing, whatever the heck it's called, doesn't. Golden Demise. Do I want more of these? Is there a blue-black version of this? I don't think so. That's New Capenna. There is a blue-black version. Something like that. I don't feel really all that bad about having a ton of tap lands yet. Not really. I kind of want more shrines. Are they all called shrines? They are. Okay. Hondens and whatever the other thing's called. Yeah, there's no shrines in New Capenna. I don't really like the blue ones. I don't think this is gonna like reliably kill anybody. And I don't really like this one that much. I suppose I could replace Chemist's Insight with it. At that point, I'd probably just play this one. There are cases where that isn't a good idea because it isn't too hard once you're in a position like that to deck out. Maybe that's not worth it. There is this one too, which I can discount by what, 2, 3? That's not great if I were to add it. Maybe 1 of this to attack my opponent's hand, but it comes in so late. It's not really doing that much. At that point, this is the closest thing to what I was originally looking for, which is something that spams tokens. Or just spams, like, you know, a constant threat. But unfortunately, it is stuck to a creature. Maybe it's fine as a one-of. I'm willing to try it. It doesn't die to Golden Demise, at least. I can drop a Chemist's Insight, maybe? Or one of my remove... No, I don't really want to get rid of a removal spell. Do I? Maybe I have enough removal. Maybe I can get rid of one. The weakest one's probably Cast Down, which feels good, because it's pretty good. Feels good to take out a good card, because your other cards are gooder, more gooder. Oh man, I love this format. Yes! If only we had Sprout Swarm. If only we had Sprout Swarm. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the Sprout Swarm. You've added 1 to Convoke. You are now a Saproling. Alright, bunch of removal. Have one of my threats. Sure. No mulligan. Or if they did mulligan, they can just sort of undo that. Opponent has a 1/1. When it mutates, it shrinks something. Okay. So, unless they give this hexproof or evasion, I can seal away like 12 things under this that are mutating. If it's mono black, there's really not that many things in black that mutate. There's a couple cards, but there really isn't that many. Alright, untapped land was good. I have no swamp, but so far that's not a big deal. I'll have to look at the mana after this game. Also, I heard the in-game audio was a little too loud. Let me bring it down some. Maybe that helps. I can afford to play a tap land. I'm not going to play Lingering Souls. They do have green, which is good for these cards. And it means they have actual, like, mutate threats. Sure. I can't counter that. I can get rid of a land? I could just get rid of Lingering Souls, but that feels a little reckless. Yeah, that feels kind of reckless. I'm just going to get rid of a land. And I will just seal away. This is how you get multiple cards under your sealed away. Look at that. That's hilarious. Feels bad. But they got a card out of it, right? They made me discard a land. I didn't just 2-for-1 them. I mean, I did, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I don't have to explain myself. I'm going to do it again. All right. Now that was a 2-for-1. I don't really want to take myself off of these, but they don't have anything in play, so... And there's a fair amount of things I cannot counter at this point with these, so... I could have countered that. That would have been a really nice thing to counter. Oh, and eliminate. Never feels good to eliminate a Lingering Souls token, let me tell you. I've been there. We've all been there at least once. We all know how it feels, don't worry. That would have been... come on. Oh, I can counter it. Right, it's green. Everything's fine. I will probably even double block. I have another Lingering Soul, so... Alright, not going to take myself off of Change the Equation just to make tokens. No way I'm ever countering that. I cannot do anything about that. If you kill a creature that is about to get mutated, the creature that mutating doesn't get countered, so I can't kill this in response to them targeting it and then have the mutate creature not work. It just doesn't mutate, is all. I don't have any black mana untapped, unfortunately. But they cannot swing. Alright, let's play this. And I guess I'll swing? Sure. Depending on what they... Well, they have to draw something, actually. Before that even matters. Yup. Not fighting over that, that's for sure. Opponent, you're not even swinging. Oh, right, Seal Away. Right, I have Seals Away. They've seen Seal Away. They don't want to swing. Right. Never mind. Criticism uncriticized. Let's do this. Let's put back Golden Demise. Doesn't feel very strong here. Man, I am playing peak control right now. This is Esper control at its peak. This is perfect. All right, they'll probably scoop to this. They did not. Let's get rid of Cast Down. Man, this is great. I'm having a great time. Look at this. This is awesome. I could do this all day. Oh, yes. Yes. Draw lands. Yes. All right. So I swing for 3. We're going to outpace them in life gain. So we 2-for-1 them 3 times with our removal spells. That's kind of the problem with mutate, is if you do put it on the creature, all my removal spells get way better, right? It's just not a good time. And there was a window where they did have something I think this Essence Scatter could have been cast at some point there, and on that little 2/2 wolf thing. I wish more people took this format seriously. It's all right though. Someone's got to do it. I'm on the draw again, huh? Alright, that's unfortunate. Kind of scary. Don't want to see red mana, but this comes with a... Yep. Alright. Yep, got nothing to do. Would have liked at least one untapped land, but... This isn't the worst thing to happen. Though it's pretty bad. What does this do? Okay. I guess I'll counter that. Should I play Lingering Souls? No. No. Ay, ay, ay. Okie dokie. Let's get rid of you? Or, I mean, I guess I haven't seen any creatures. I'll get rid of Essence Scatter. That was something I was looking for sure. I can play a Lingering Souls, but it doesn't really block very well. I think I'm going to leave up double removal. What does this do? Okay. So let's kill this, or attempt to kill it. And then I guess I'll kill another one, because my opponent played stuff on pre-combat, so I feel more confident. I'm also getting kind of low. So this sacks into a lightning bolt. They didn't just equip it, which is kind of strange. I only have one black source, and playing Sanctum doesn't seem like a good idea. This can't find lands. I guess I'm just passing? Yeah. I'm always cast downing. I'll let them throw the mana at it first. Yep, let them throw all the mana. This is kind of a cool deck. Mono red equipment. I like this. Assuming they have more threats than what I see here. They need more. Wow. Really? They had 3 damage here. I don't know what their hand was because it wasn't lands. More equipment, I guess? Kind of weird. Cool deck, though. I like that. Surprised we actually, like, survived, but... Hey, Esper Control actually looks really solid. Golden Demise would have actually swept their board, too, if we ever found it. I did need double black for Golden Demise, which I don't think I had in play. Yeah, let me look at the meta. I said I was going to do that, and I didn't. Mostly white and blue, then black. The only double colored one is the least represented, which is unfortunate. All right, if I wanted a double colored card, it should probably be blue or white. Having it be the minority color is unfortunately in black. But I guess I can work with that for now. Drop a 1/1. I don't have any black-white lands in here. Suppose I should add some of those. Some of those. Ah, yeah, Silver Quill Campus. I love it. Why not? I could run Sinkhole, actually, because it reveals itself to the... Yeah, I think I should run that instead. Take these out, add the Sinkholes, because it adds to the port towns and the estuaries. Is there a black-white version of this card? If there is, I don't see it in my collection. No, there's no hand... Are they called hand lands? Reveal lands? I don't even know. I guess I'll call them hand lands. How many untapped lands do we have? 1, 2, 3. We can count these, or I'd like to, so 11. 11 of our 25 are untapped. That's a little rough. Hasn't really gotten in the way yet, though. Also, yeah, no, I think it's fine. I haven't really been on the play. I think I've been on the draw more, too. Which means a bunch of tap lands gets even worse, and that hasn't really been too big of an issue. I'm still kind of winning. Well, that's ironic. Okay. Tap lands it is. Tap lands it is. Okay. But we're on the play, so it feels a little bit less bad. Now it feels really good. I am excited to play this matchup. I might actually learn a thing or two about what blue-black control can do. Ninjutsu. Sure. Rogue combat treasure token? Alright, just keep the board clear. Alright, maybe this isn't a control deck. I would windmill slam this right now, but I can't, so I'll just windmill slam this instead. Removal? Hey, removal on Lingering Souls, dude. Ideal. Peak ideal. Between this and this, I think I'm going to play the more expensive card. Oh, they have a counterspell. Really? What is it, Spell Pierce? Make disappear. Sure. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm surprised that's also something they're willing to counter. That does surprise me. Not gonna lie. Alright, swing. They didn't sacrifice their district. That is a 6-mana 5/5. Sure. Okay. That's not really a card you want to ninjutsu back to your hand. So I'm not really scared about it. I'm scared of it hitting me. Or them like, okay, now it's a little bit scary. Guess I'll try to stop it from hitting me. Do this before blocks so they can't ninjutsu in response. Alright, good. Play this, and I don't really want to swing. I don't think I'm in a position to swing. I don't want to counter a removal spell either, but I would like to kill this. Prosperous Thief. Yep, no answer. They don't let me block. Okay. Let's draw a card. That was a good card to draw. That was also a really good card to draw. Let's see what this one has. Alright, get rid of one of these probably. No, let's get rid of the Golden Demise. Doesn't feel useful right now. No attack. Sure. Kind of problematic. So let's block in block and see if Smite works on this one. What? Why? That seems so... okay, that resolves, and I guess I'm not paying for it, because I can't pay for both. That does not seem like something I would ever do. But okay, sure. The third make disappear, yep, of course. Sure, another one of these. And I guess I'll do this and pass. I have this up. See if this works. It snap resolve, so now I'll just mass block the other one. Hey, that's not really too exciting, unfortunately, but I'm playing it. And I'm swinging? If they have a single removal spell, it's a problem. I guess I'll just swing like that. I really don't want my opponent to hit me. Oh, this is my end step. This is my end step. I see. Alright, never mind. I didn't have to swing the way I did. Alright, I can swing like that. I will pay 1 to make a blooper. Oh man, this is peak. This is peak magic. Yes. This is great. Oh, this is great. Oh, yes. Make disappear is good when I have lingering souls. It is good. I don't. Is it better than essence scatter? Probably. Probably. I mean, what am I countering that essence scatter cannot counter? Let's see what's in our mommy pack here. Card I've never seen before. Cool. Um, like I can run. Hmm. Like, make disappear is good. I can sacrifice tokens to hard counter something, or make them pay twice as much. But for non-creatures, I don't really care if my opponent's throwing removal into my lingering souls. I'm not really gonna fight over that. There's equipment to fight over, but most of the things in this format are creatures. So I don't even know if I change that. I have changed the equation. There is. What's it called? Oh boy. Quench? I thought it was Quelch. Okay, Quench is strictly worse than Make Disappear, right? They do the same thing, except this doesn't have the option of the casualty one. Yeah, so they are identical. But it's like a pseudo mana leak, and mana leak isn't terrible. Essence Scatter never gets worse. Make Disappear and Quench do. Um, change the equation. There's a lot of red, I think. No, I should say there's way more green. There's like a green-white deck all over the place. Green-white auras, Bant, hexproof, which I haven't played against yet, is in this format as well. It makes this a little bit worse. Or better. It counters everything 0, 1, and 2, which is probably what most people are doing. And then if it's red or green, it basically counters everything in red or green in this format. Most formats, really. Um, is this better than Make Disappear? I think so. Yeah, I think so. So what has felt the weakest? Probably Chemister's Insight has kind of felt a little bit on the weak side. I think. I don't really know what I'd... Maybe it's just like a one of. Maybe it's a solid one of. Is there a cheaper instant speed card draw that isn't just Revitalize? I'm not going to run Revitalize. Yeah, it has to be an instant. Or I'd prefer it to be instant. I could run a cantrip. If only I had green. Good old joint exploration. Frantic Inventory isn't bad. I do really like that card, but I would really want to play all 4. So I don't know what I'd take out. Maybe 2 Seek New Knowledges for more of those. There's a fair amount of things on 4 already, and every time I have Chemister's Insight, it never feels like I'm able to actually cast it. Thirst is alright. I don't have many basic lands, unfortunately. If I had way more basic lands, if I was like 2 colors, I'd really like this, honestly. But that's not the case. I'm not going to run Village Rites just for Lingering Souls. I am really impressed with this. That one game felt decent with it. But my opponent had a ton of removal for it, right? They had like cut downs and stuff. They just didn't draw any. So that's not saying much. 2 more of these and drop the Seek New Knowledges like that. All right. Yep, that's fine. Just giving a once over there. Hmm. 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 Oh, keeping this. So I'll play this? Sure. I have this that keeps these untapped. Oh! Whoa. That's cool. Huh. I have a deck that's all like 1 mana, 1/1 flyers just to complete quests. That's pretty cool to see. I would like to Essence Scatter that. It is a threat that replaces itself, so I'll just 1 for 1 them. I'll play this, reveal the same land. Oh man, that is paradise right there. Oh, that is paradise. That is fine. It is not something that incurs value. Whoa, what are you doing? Why are you targeting your own stuff? Sure. Does that get around Seal Away? I don't think it does. If this would be dealt damage or destroyed, it does not get around that stuff. Sure. Let's just run this out. Sanctum with Stone Fangs. Okay, cool, cool. I guess I'll leave Seal Away and pass. Oh, that's stupid. Come on, really? You have that in your deck? Uh, whatever. That's so depressing. I hate it so much. God. It even blows up my sealed aways too, like the future copies of that. Okay, that was a good draw. I think I'm gonna just double up now. Oh no! I only had one black source. I only had one black source. That was my bad. I gotta pay more attention to that. That's the second time I've done that. Oh, uh, okay. Oh, oh, okay. Opponent just has a 1 mana 1/2 in their deck. Cool. Am I swinging for one? Nah, I can triple block this raptor. Okay. I'm not gonna Elspeth Smite until I feel like I really have to. And I don't think these two cards are very scary. Especially when I keep drawing Lingering Souls. I don't think I'm blocking this turn, so I'll just swing. Oh, excuse me. Hmm, that's annoying. I guess I will kill a Sanctuary Cat now? I mean, I can still just be greedy and not do that. I have a lot of blockers. I'm not convinced. I just can't be convinced to block here. I think I'm going to keep a land because I have Seek New Knowledge. So let's pass. Now that they're not buffing their creatures anymore, I feel way better about my blocks. All my trades are 1 for 1s and Lingering Souls. Sure. I will probably kill the Devoted Paladin with an Elspeth Smite. Wow, opponent does not want to block or swing. That's actually crazy to me. I would always swing with the 4/4. There's no reason not to. I guess they really wanted to tap a Lingering Souls token before they swung. I just don't. I don't. Oh, it's a venture. Venture into the dungeon. I thought it was the tap one. Okay, so this is a problem then, right? Treasure token, uh, exile at the top. Okay, maybe it isn't as... It's not scary till the bitter end, I guess. So maybe I'm not, like... Maybe I'm losing my head for no reason. Alright, let's do that. Kill this. The Ranger Hawk is a problem, though. The dungeon will become a bit of an issue. Never mind. Found it. Seal that away nice and tight. They could have more Dawnbringers, though, that undo this. That is not a current issue. Okay. I'm almost dead, though. I need to draw something right now. That was a very good draw. Well, maybe. Okay, good, 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 good. Let's get rid of you. Alright, we're kind of back in it now. I really need it to pop off like that to just get some cards back into my hand. That's got lifelink. I should Essence Scatter when I can, I think. Think we've turned the corner. Maybe I wanted to not do that. I don't know. Alright, so we're kind of at parity. I have a 1-1, but I don't have any threats here. I'm not, a 20 turn clock is half my opponent's deck that they draw. I'm gonna just tempo. I'm gonna tempo this. I hate to do that, but I'm gonna do it. Well, shoot. Well, shoot. Well, shucks. Guess I'm changing the equation on anything now. Okay. Oh man, this is not looking good. Okay, my opponent's flooding out a bit. Okay, all right, all right, all right. A little bit of padding there. Don't worry, opponent. My hand is okay, never mind. My hand got really good. My hand just exploded. They can blow that up. They can blow it up with the Dawnbringer thingy. I'm not going to sacrifice this one right now. I'll just wait. Seeing half my deck. This is ridiculous. Oh, hey, look, another cycling land. I like it. Are the Seek lands, are they uncommon, too? Like the gates? They're monocolored, but I can think about adding those, too. Alright, we're at a healthy life total again. I hope I don't deck out. It's not impossible. Alright, that really seals it in. That seals it in. I'm going to gain a ton of life and just put a clock on them. And I have an answer to Dawnbringers, so they can't blow this up. Are they sandbagging that till they got multiple copies, maybe? This is just their top deck. Can't say I'm scared of a 1-1. I couldn't be convinced to counter it. I have too many answers to things. I probably should have just fired these off, but I don't know. There's more cards in their deck. That is 12 lands. Oh my. No? It feels weird to counter a weak card like that, but that is what's in my opponent's deck, and those are their threats. So, it's gotta muster up the strength to counter things I'm not scared of, so I don't die with a bunch of stuff that would have helped me. Kind of a cool planes art. Alright, this clock is pretty fast. Looks like they have an instant speed spell. Have no idea what it could... Oh, maybe another one of these? No, it can't be. It has to be a creature you control. They could have pacifisms in their hand, too. Really flooding out. Really flooding out. They probably only have like 7 more lands in their deck, honestly. I don't know if it really... I don't think it matters. If they drew non-lands the rest of the game, probably still wouldn't win. Wow. Really flooding out. Maybe try the white cycle land, the white Baron Moor. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, just really flood it. But most of again, if they drew non lands, I don't see them getting out of that anyways. Hmm. So that was the first game with Frantic Inventory. It felt fine. I really just like every time I drew this, like the first one, I'm like, man, I wish it was this. Even the second one, it can draw 2 lands. This just can't. Like this card is so good. It's so good. Seek New Knowledge is just too good to pass up, dude. Or dudettes. I really just. I mean, there's no reason I can't run all of them. That was a game. That was another game where I was kind of drowning in value or like removal spells and stuff. Do I need 2 of these? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't need 2 of the 4-mana Honden. Maybe I can drop 1. The Sanctum I want 2 of, though. It's definitely the best of them all. And maybe I can go down 1? Just like that. Okay. Seek New Knowledge is just like... That's just... Like, everybody likes Expressive Iteration. And, you know, it's card selection. 2 mana draw. 2. Is just a good spot to be, right? It's just always good. Okay, I guess I lead with... I could lead with this. So if I top deck Elspeth Smite, the white source. But I have an untapped white source, so I could just play this tapped. And then play this untapped on turn 2 anyways. I really like this card. Sleeve. Art. Mono red, okay. Probably. Mono red with choices on 1. That's not good. Alright, this got a little scary here. Yeah, I think I need to play out my hand as quickly as possible, so I'm not gonna mess around with tap lands. Okay, I'm gonna kill that. Lingies, sure. That I would like to counter immediately because it hits me for 2. I haven't seen this card in a long, long time, but it was on my radar. Every time I see red, I'm like, oh, they might have this. Alright, I got nothing really to do. Let's just do this. They do have, like, deal 1 to all kind of cards, I think, but maybe not. Maybe it's just Chain Whirler, which is a rare? think there's like a 5-mana card that does that too. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, is that annoying? Not really. I want to see burn spells go to my Lingering Souls. That's what I really want to see this game. Looks like a skewer, maybe? Probably a skewer, yeah. Skewer the critics. Yep. For some reason, people cast that so slow every time. I don't know why. Kind of weird. I'm not going to go down to 9. There's no reason to. Let's do this. I'm not going to swing. I think I'm going to just do this now. Okay. Alright, I'm going to swing. I'm going to swing. Even if they have a Swift Spear and the other card is like a skewer, I mean, it's asking like a lot. There are 2-mana draw 2s, which are the serious issue, I think. Double creature? Alright. Kind of annoying. One of them gets around my nonsense here. So, can I race? I don't know. I think I'll double block no matter what they do. I'm just always going to block this Lava Runner. They probably have no choice but to swing. You should force me to get rid of... Wow, you don't. Alright. Good draw. I think it's better to be aggressive here and close the game out instead of give my opponents turns. I'm always double blocking. You're never going to convince me otherwise. Okay, that's fine. They swing for 4? That game was not over. They swing for 4. I swing back for 7. It's a 2-turn clock. I go down to 5. But then if they top deck something, I take damage from these again. I could die to it. That game was not over. I was definitely going to double block one of these. Take 2. And then swing for 3. And then double block the next one. Start sacrificing my lands to draw. Man, I had 4 of them? Oof. Oh, that feels so good. Okay. I might add that land because it does actually, the sea clans, because they don't die. These cards are pretty cool too. I like them. So replace my basics with those, maybe? Drop the basics. It makes the port towns and estuaries worse, but that's fine. Let's see here. Yeah, more tap lands, it is what it is. I'm just going to accept that. I think not running out of gas is way more important. And again, this is another card that can't find lands when you seek. Is there any reason to run a black one? I don't think so. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. It is hard to let your opponent's 2-for-1 you, like, even in the form of card draw. So having all of my cards sort of replace themselves is a really good position to be in. That is not really the case, but I need as much card draw as possible. It is 4 mana to, or I think it's 5 mana to activate that land, but it is what it is. I just feel like I have to do that. Well, I haven't needed to, but if I can, I should. Okay, let's play this. Alright, so blue-red prowess. Really don't want to see this deck ever, but this gets counters, right? Yeah. The one game I have this, it probably can't kill anything. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. Yep. Piece It Together is a cool card, too. When does it draw? Current 2, intensity 4, take an extra turn. Okay. Sure. I will look for cast that found it. Get rid of maybe Golden Demise. Alright, so of these lands, I think this one's what I want to play. And I think I should kill this now. No, I'm going to leave up Essence Scatter. I'm going to leave up Essence Scatter. Because they could have another threat, and I'd want to kill that first, right? I'll just take 2. I don't care. If you have light up the stage, that's fine. My opponent didn't swing. I am profoundly confused. I don't understand. Okay, I guess it was a mistake. They clicked through combat. That sucks. Oh well. It was only 2 damage. It's not like the game is over. I don't think that dictated the entire outcome of this game or anything like that. But that does suck. Please don't have Spell Pierce? Okay. I'm leaving up Elspeth Smite, so I feel better about doing this. We've both seen the same amount of cards. Sure. No Reckless Charge, please. Thank you. Let's play this into pass. I don't expect my opponent to do weird stuff. I'm just going to go right in. Sure. Surveil 2, draw 1. So it's like a preordain. Kind of cool card. Kind of cool. I will Essence Scatter literally anything. Oh, burn spells to tokens? Hey, burn spells to tokens. Love to see it. Love to see it. Alright, sling for 1, pass. Now this costs, yeah, 4 in itself. Uncounterable, deal 6 to face. Whoa. Okay, that's scary. That was an insanely good draw, so I will play it out. Leave up Essence Scatter again. This is a cool card. I don't know what they expect for counter spells from the opponents, so it's kind of strange. But yeah, it's good. Sure. 1 life a turn against a burn deck is extremely powerful. And we're going to make it 2. And I'm going to pass. Going to pay 1. And they're basically dead in 2 turns. They can't kill me with a single card. Yep. Nice. Yeah, my opponent had like a 6 mana deal 6 that I had no answer to. Kind of weird. There's no counter spell in my deck that would deal with that, right? Anyways? No Dovin's Veto. Oh, there's what's the card? The one I always forget, the red or green hate counter spell that's all over the place in my deck. I'll never remember the name. I won't remember the name of that card. Yeah, Change the Equation. They played around my Change the Equation, I guess. Congratulations. Alright, so play this tapped. Mono white again, or green white. We'll see. Play this, reveal, and I'm just going to get this into play now. Set it and forget it. Earlier the better. Just take myself off of this. Maybe that was a terrible decision because of a Johnny's Pride mate, but they don't have it. Okay. Let's play the land they know about. I don't really want to Elspeth Smite anything. Okay. Noah Johnny's Pride Mate in hand, that's for sure. They would have played that after. Cleric class, okay. That's fine. Let's kill this. I think I'm going to leave up my... Change the equation? No, no. They're not green or red, and they're past turn 2, so this is less likely to do anything. And they have this. They can sink mana into it, and this can be kind of a problem, but who knows. Their life total is not really a problem. Alright, once I get the City's Blessing, this will actually do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. So I have the City's Blessing. 4, 4, 2. Yep, I have the City's Blessing. 5 lands, 5 non-lands. They missed a land drop last turn. Yep. That must be countered, because I'll just lose the game immediately. So, do I cast this now? These turn into 1/1 flyers, which are kind of annoying. But maybe that's fine. They don't... Yeah, I think I should. I'm just going to swing first to make sure this works the way it should. I think this works. Yeah, okay. These do not trigger on creatures entering the battlefield on this side, which means they don't really help Pridemate abilities. Oh, that's what they drew for the turn. That is a flyer. I'm just gonna cast this. I'm just gonna do this. Feeling good. Feeling good about this position. It could crumble. Okay. I have an answer to the first ever growing threat, too, with this, which is really nice. To be fair, I have a ton of answers to them, so not saying much. Ooh. That's cool. That's also cool. Alright, 2-turn clock. You have to block, probably. Should probably block at least one of these. Disrupt the, Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. They probably have a way to gain life. Wow, they just ate. They just ate it. They ate 8. My opponent is Elish Norn, Phyrexian, was it Atraxa on their card back? They have a Phyrexian pet here on the side. Phyrexian lands. A true Phyrexian. Exile... sure. Okay, none of this scares me, so I don't really care. Wait, my opponent just left themselves dead. They literally just left themselves dead. Okay, well, rip. Yeah, that pause to do math, I guess, was not enough for them to do the correct math when they thought about blocking the first time. Good old Lingering Souls, dude. Good old Lingering Souls. We also did use the Seek land, and it found a card that it ended up casting, but boy, does that look cool. Feel good, too. Okay. Alright, let me get 2 lands. Hard to pass. Excuse me, hard to say no. Toxic. Opponent is toxic. Alright, let's play this. I'm going to play this one because there's always a chance I find another land to reveal off of this, but if not, it's double tapped anyways. Double tapped anyways. Sure. No threat. Looks like a removal spell, not a big deal. In their hand there. Mono black is promising. I'd prefer that as opposed to black white. Okay, I could get poisoned out. That would be depressing, but it is possible. All right. We're at 4. It's actually quite easy to die with poison. From poison is could be really tough. Okay. I'm gonna seal away this rat so it doesn't like kill me. Kill this so my opponent doesn't draw value. Force him to kill my 1/1. This is looking real bad. Uh, Alright, I'm not dead. This exiles so it doesn't proliferate, and I blocked a trade. Alright. Seek New Knowledge was an insane draw. Let's put back... Change the equation? Leave up Essence Scatter? There's a lot of cards in their deck that just straight kill me, so... This is not good. I cannot make a 1/1 here. My opponent has cut down. Okay, sure. That's fine. Oh, come on. Come on. You couldn't go like one more turn before drawing your that thing. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Quit being toxic. Alright. It is an uncounterable card that kills me whenever they draw it, so... That is not good. I guess I'm just leaving up mid. I mean, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. All right, let's do this. They have, I think, 4 or 5 that just straight kill me. Just looking for something here. Don't really know what, but I don't know. I don't have any hard counters for that other divination that wins the game on the spot. Just gonna keep cycling my lands. Don't mind me, just cycling my lands. Nothing to see here, just a bunch of land cycling. We've seen the same amount of cards as our opponent, which is kind of funny. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Oh boy. Okay, dude. Alright, if I put a creature into play, they have removal spells that actually deal with that. Let's get rid of Golden Demise. They actually have cards that deal, like, proliferate when I play a creature, and that could be a problem. Yeah, I think that's how I get myself killed, so I guess I'm not playing Lingering Souls, but I don't know how to stop the rest of my opponent's deck. Okay, I have an answer to that. It is also a creature that they can spam remove with their own spells to proliferate, so I don't feel as bad about not doing anything, but we'll see what they do here. We'll see when they go to attack or whatever. Because they can just kill it and then trigger it that way as well. The -4/-4 in particular. Cut down. They have another removal spell, so I can't counter the next one unless it's a proliferate. Yep, I can't stop that one. My opponent's not aware of my Lingering Souls. It was probably a mistake to actually counter that because it's just normal removal. And they're just making a 1/1 that doesn't really do anything. Still, a ton of cards in their deck just kill me outright. They just haven't drawn any. Alright, it is safe to attack. I don't know if it changes the clock to swing with all 4 or just 2. I don't really know, but I'm swinging. I have so many removal spells. I can't fight over anything except the proliferate removal spell. Alright. We've put them on a clock. But they, again, have some cards that just kill me. 2-turn clock. They have 2 cards. They can see 2 cards here. That is fine. Again, I don't want to get into a position where I'm dead because I didn't leave up a counterspell for specifically Drown and Ichor. They can't block. I have to swing to do the 2-turn clock. We drew a land. We Elspeth Smite. We win the game. We won. Won the game. Come on. Come on. Oh, what is this? Corrupt. Deals 13? What? Okay. Oh, what? Why do you have a corrupt in your deck? What are you doing to me, dude? What is that? No. Oh, I bought him so many cards. No. That's crazy. Alright, alright. I mean, we're still in it, I guess. That's hilarious. My opponent has a corrupt in their deck. Oh, I love corrupt. I love that card. That's a Drown and Ichor. I have to counter it or I lose the game. Okay. I'm gonna sack this now. Another Lingering Souls. No reason not to play it. It just turns the clock into a 2-turn clock. Or, yeah, 2 instead of 1. Does it? No, it's the same clock. They have 1 draw. Okay, please. Please. Yes? Yes! Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. That was crazy. What a game. Wow. I have, what am I, like 10-2 or something? Maybe even more than that? I'll play like 1 or 2, maybe just 1. That was good. GG's. I thought I was dead for sure, too. They had a lot of ways to kill me out of nowhere. Like, a lot. Okay, I'll keep this. This is... Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, I didn't know that. These are actually land types. Wow, that's disgusting. Alright, yeah, I'm going to reveal this. That's crazy, I didn't know that. So I didn't even make these worse then. Wow. Yep. Really had nothing? Okay. Sure. Why didn't you cast that on what? I think you should be interested in pushing damage, not whatever it is that was. Maybe not. I don't know. I need a black source, though. I'm going to take one. Okay. Found a black source. It's tapped. Alright. Well, I can change the equation at least this turn. Too many spells means blocking the, or smiting the Swiss Spear is a really bad idea. Okay, what does this do? It's just a shock. Okay, I guess. Yep. Essence Scatter looking a little weak right now. Alright. Nothing they can do to get around that. It deals 40 to your face? Wow, okay. Yep. I mean, this is literally the only thing I can do, so... They have to kill me right now, which is probably pretty easy. Yep. That sucks. Whatever. Lame. Lame, 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 lame. I literally died to a 1 minute 1-2. Montessori Swiss Word just killed me. Like, whatever. Mono Red Rocket Science. Gonna come and ruin all the fun. Surprised I don't see more red, to be honest. Very surprised there isn't more red lingering around in this format. I guess I should be happy. These Golden Demises so far haven't really done anything. I think there's only been one game where it's actually done something, which is kind of unfortunate. Maybe I should replace these with something. Yeah, I don't know what, but something. Red-white. You can play Kemba Colossus Hammer in this format, which is stupid, but you can do that. Well, this is a Golden Demise looking setup my opponent's got here. I think I should stay as healthy as possible and use my mana when I can. Seems kind of insane not to. And just assume this will be good later. Sure, okay. Why is my opponent struggling with their attack here? Alright, just gonna keep doing the old 1-for-1. Alright, I think I'll just take 3 now because I have Golden Demise. Oh, I almost passed through their end step and didn't seek new knowledge. That would have been a little bit weird. Let's get rid of Seal Away. Can't really get rid of a land in this spot. Selfless Samurai, huh? Interesting. Looks like it's a burn spell, not a pump spell. Whoa, my opponent has like 70 cards. Okay, weird. Very weird. Uh, what does this do? Nothing? Okay. Just pass. I like playing Seal Away first, but they could have legendaries and that might matter. I just want to play this first so it doesn't hold priority perpetually on my opponent's turn. Sacred Fire? Okay. Cool, cool. Some cool cards from the opponent here. Not really in any rush to take myself off of this change the equation. I really don't care about losing Lingering Souls tokens. But they should do it on my end step, not in the middle of my turn. Oh, nope. Alright, they changed their mind. Jewel land for the turn, sure. Proceeds to do nothing. Alright, this is an instant, but it is kind of slow. My opponent has a stop on my draw. Okay. Kind of weird. A single Sanctum of Stone Fangs is enough to undo most burn spells. Honestly, it just kind of undoes. I mean, yeah, it's just good. They do have life gain though. I do have life gain. Sure. I have double seal away. I think I can use this for. I mean, this is just a counter spell in this matchups. So, unless they have a, I don't know, Sarah Angel. Unless there's a Sarah Angel. No, now I have an answer to that too. Do I Lingering Souls here? Have 3 mana? No, I think I just want to leave up double 2-drop. I'm in a position where I'm automatically winning, right? I'm just pulling ahead. Alright, I have 2 seal aways and I see 2 creatures. So I don't want to Essence Scatter. My opponent is making this game take twice as long because they have a card that holds priority and they're not casting it. For the past like 12 turns. No land still. Should be fine. Every poke I get with a Lingering Souls just cuts the clock of the Sanctum win. Because eventually I assume maybe they'll throw some burn spells at him. Invasion of this thing. What is it? Was it? You make it 2/2. Okay. And then it flips into an Anthem. Sure. I always find invasions in battle strange in creature-based aggro decks and stuff, because it's like you just... The only way to flip these is if you deal damage to them, and that means you didn't deal damage to your opponent. So this has to effectively recoup that loss. I gain 5 life, essentially. It gives your creatures +1/+1, which means it would be like 2.5 attacks of the current board state for that to actually start mattering. Alright, my opponent finally casts that weird instant. I don't know why they cast it now of all time, of any time to do it, but it's out of their hand. They're completely ignoring the invasion. Kind of interesting. I guess I'll just do this. I don't even care about this 2/2. They can have it probably for the rest of the game. I am not interested in doing anything about it. Let's just do this and swing. Pull us down to 1 card. It's been a while since they've drawn a land as well, so... I mean, alright, they found the land for this thing. I can't be convinced to counter that. Maybe I should just kill this, make this game faster. I'm just gonna kill it. I don't know. I have a bunch of. I have this. This is my hand. I have a bunch of stuff. I don't even need to cast this actually. I don't want to shuffle away anything in my hand, and I'm not looking for anything, and it can't find me lands, so I just don't want to. I don't want to cast this. All right, now I found a land. I'm more interested in doing that. Found a card that's pretty good here. No reason to cast it though. Leave up, change the equation. I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm not even gonna play the Honden. I don't even need it. With these two, this gains 4 and this gains 2. I gain 6 life a turn with just these two cards. Alright, my opponent is dead to the board. I don't really have to do anything. Not gonna lie, I did not mean to skip my combat. Not gonna lie. That was a complete mistake. I apologize. Or maybe I subconsciously just wanted to gain 6 life. Kind of a weird deck from the opponent. Actually, extremely strange. Looks like maybe just cards you own, red, white, Artisan. I don't know. But alright, that's that. I've had my fill. This is incredibly fun and incredibly satisfying. I really like this deck. If Artisan was an actual thing, this would be a format I'd be so down with playing a lot more. The Golden Demises were not consistently good, so maybe they can be something else. I don't really know what, but I would absolutely consider this a flex spot for your Esper control. I mean, I don't even know what that means. There's no sideboard, right? This is best of one. If this format had sideboarding, oh man, oh boy, that'd be really cool. Best of 3. I don't even know what that would look like, but I'm not even gonna get into that. Everything was good. Seek New Knowledge could probably be a 4 of. The fact that you have so much to do on turn 2 is awesome. It makes your mana a lot better because you can play a lot of the tapped lands. You don't have access to rare lands. You could just gamble it and just play a bunch of basics. Right? Play a ton of basics, and you can still play Port Town and Choked Estuary. Because the basic lands let these come in tapped as well, so it's not like these are just like always tapped. So that's good. Essence Scatter was really, really good. Change the Equation was really good. These both were good. The Stone Fangs with a Haunted was good. You could even probably go up another one of these and take out a Golden Demise, because if your opponent can't swing through your army of tokens, you don't really care if you're killing their stuff, but attacking your opponent at different angles is always nice. Lingering Souls is insane. I'm glad someone played it against me. I think this was the first person we played against. Played this, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good, huh? And then it was on my radar and became MVP. The Seek lands are great. You could probably, now that I realize they have the land type for these, could probably even drop some of these other dual lands and add a little bit more of these, maybe just one more. But I don't know, maybe that's a little too color restricting because they only tap for one color. And there's a pretty wide range of color in here with one double colored spell, but at least that double color spell is one that I can shuffle away pretty often with a Seek, or just not really need it. A lot of games where I had it and I'm like, it was useless. Yeah, I would argue though, maybe I could just have one like that. Maybe this is better. This card is really good. And not every game you need this, and there's a ton of games where you might feel like you, or there's maybe some matchups where you do, and maybe just having one is fine. At that point, I'd maybe even drop that and add another one of these, because this felt good. Every time I played it, it felt like it was running away with the game pretty fast, unless my opponent immediately killed it. But if they have any removal, it all gets spearheaded into your one creature, which is something I usually bump into when I play decks like this. But that doesn't feel as bad when it's a Lingering Souls. Your opponent killing all of your Lingering Souls with removal spells is totally fine. Elspeth's Might also felt amazing. Yeah, this is good. I think this is a good format, and it has a wide range of awesome things you can do. But I'm gonna call it there for now. So let me know what you thought about this. Let me know what you would and wouldn't run, like ideas for this kind of deck. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for the few that make it to the bitter end of every video. I really appreciate it. And hopefully more people do that eventually. Because I think the entirety of this was actually pretty interesting. It wasn't just like a deck tech. I think actually every game was really interesting. So, yeah, if you stick around to the end, thanks for being here. And I'll see you guys next time.